Bafanoque. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are great. This is Whatspoppin. What? I'm your host, StarPhiri. I'm with my boy Balafanoque SA. And yeah, man, we're shooting here at the bowling club. Yeah, we're at the bowling club. It's a tournament. So yeah, people are looking good. People are looking great. Abo matala bethu, young tall. So yeah, man. But yeah, man. It's such a refreshing air after a hectic week that I had. So yeah, but then without further ado, Balafanoque, bro.
Yes,
like,
sir, my G.
How are you feeling, my dog?
I'm okay, bro. Like, it's a sunny day today, you know.
Yeah.
Outside, I'm loving the weather.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, I'm feeling good. How are you feeling otherwise?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Like, I'm tired, yo. I won't lie. I won't lie. Yo, the weed I smoked yesterday. But when I was like in hotels, happy me feed. I was going in and also playing soccer.
Sure, I saw that. Eh?
Yeah, I was going in. But yeah, man. I don't know, bro. Like, you're the first person to actually do, like, basically come twice as a guest type of ish. I feel like you deserve a round of applause. What do you think, Poppers? I think you deserve a round of applause. Yeah.
I might as well give myself a round of applause too.
But before that, you know, before let me end the round of applause quick, because I wanna ask, dog, like, why didn't you kiss Ustesh? I don't understand.
Sure, I get that question a lot, bro.
Serious?
Yeah, from Abantu, they're like asking themselves, why didn't this guy kiss this girl, you know, type thing. And as I've told you before, it was a thing, I wanted to build comfort with her first.
Oh, yeah?
Because on that first meeting you had, that date you had, it was the first time I was seeing her, you know. So when it comes to intimacy, I believe that I have to be comfortable with my partner, you know, my girlfriend. So it was the first time I was seeing her. I wasn't comfortable that much, you know. I wanted to get to know her more. Then maybe on like after a few dates, or after I built comfort with her, or maybe on that first date too, it would have led to that. But at that moment, I just wasn't feeling it, bro. But she's attractive, you know. She's beautiful, yeah. Yeah.
So mina ngizwe bathi wena uzama ukuba creative. What's your take on that? What did you do?
No, they're like, I'm into creativity. I love creativity. Hey, the poppers, bro. Hey.
Yeah.
But there, bro, it was just the term I was using the most. I was like, yeah, you have to be creative. I was just using that term, but also I'm an artist again, so I can maybe like creativity also, you know. But it was just the term. It's a funny thing too.
So I feel because Fede was into you, like, okay, because obviously I was in the background, I saw everything, like the time when you were doing like the things.
Yeah.
She was inside. Fede.
I think so, bro.
Yeah, I believe so. But yeah, besides that, bro, I wanna know. What's your take on Andrew Tate? Right now he's prisoned. He's been saying very low, like they're trying to shut him down.
Yeah.
What's just your take on him, boy? What's your take on him?
I believe that guy is like a big masculine leader, you know, especially as a voice for the young generation. Yeah, I feel like he's serving a great purpose for the young gents, you know. A lot of the gents who are like, you know, maybe grew up being bullied or who are maybe skinny and frail. They'd see videos of Andrew Tate and get motivated by what he's saying, you know. So I feel like he's a great guy, great masculine leader. And since he's been like imprisoned, I feel like it's just I believe it's just the system. Yeah.
That's our opinion, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I believe so, bro. Because like he's just a great masculine voice. And they want to stop that. And it's always been on the tip about trying to escape the matrix, you know, being able to be independent, stuff like that. So I just feel like they're trying to stop his message the most. Yeah, that's what I believe, bro.
And speaking about the Matrix and everything, so tell me, dog, like, what's the red pill? Like, what's your take on the red pill? Because I don't know, and I believe since you're a conscious person, knowing you, like, what is the red pill? Please indicate.
What I know about the red pill is that seeing things for what they are, you know, being realistic about reality and your environment.
So, okay, explain more. Like, let's make an example, because right now, all that I'm seeing nature.
Okay.
Is it a thing of like, okay, since Fede, I'm seeing nature is nature. You plant and then something grows, or
okay, I can't make an example about nature, but I can maybe make an example about female to male dynamics also.
Okay.
When it comes to like males, when I become red pilled, is that as a man, you have to protect and provide kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and like you can't escape that. And also maybe when it comes to females, when it comes to interaction with them, you need to be confident. You know, you need to know of their ways, you know, like the feminine nature kind of thing, feminine to masculine energies. You also need to be aware of that and conscious about that.
Yeah.
Seeing reality for what it is. You know, that maybe education, I can make an example about education as well, that it can maybe stop you from seeing your actual potential. You know, it can stop you from realizing.
Has it ever done that to you? Have you ever like experienced that, like maybe with someone or anything? Yeah. Give me an example.
In terms of education? Yeah, like I would maybe focus a lot on school and, you know, with the subjects that I was doing type thing. And I would lose focus on what I'm actually into. I like I'm into fitness, I'm into DJing, I'm into music, music production also. So school, like, it kind of set me back when it comes to that, where I would focus a lot on school, the subjects that I'm learning, you know, history. I'd pay a lot of attention to that, only maybe so that I can progress to the next grade kind of thing. And I would lose time to focus on other stuff that I'm really into.
But do you think that, like, Vela, like, with regards to school is our currency in order for us to live in this shitty developing country?
Yeah, to a certain extent, it does help. You know, maybe when you like can settle to, it trains you to be an employee kind of thing. Yeah, it trains you to go to work. You know, to be obedient the most. You see the setup, yes, scale. You have to listen to the principal, you have to listen to your teachers. When you become instructed, you know, act accordingly. When you're told this, you have to do that. So it's those kind of things, bro.
So I want to ask, dog, like, with regards to, like, gents, like, us not taking much, like, good care of ourselves, like, what, like, yini into motivate you to share eating, like, fit to gym and stuff, because I'm fit to these days gonna share and stuff.
Definitely.
So like, what motivated you to be that guy type of thing?
Yeah, so as I was telling you about my journey into fitness when we last spoke, you know, was that when I was in grade 8, when I started high school, I used to be like skinny looking, kind of looking, you know, a bit scrawny and a bit weak also and frail, you know. So I wasn't feeling very confident about my appeal, but I also didn't have like low self-esteem about it. I just wanted to improve my appeal at that time when I was still younger, you know. So I was like, let me start like lifting weights, you know. I used to lift weights badly, without good form, you know, without taking the proper diets, the proper supplements and stuff like that. I'll just lift weight, maybe like do a simple bicep curl, you know, and I'll do that like for days. Imagine, without training legs and your chest and stuff like that. So I started like small in the fitness journey, you know. And then as I continued, I improved and I started seeing results. So what started that also was that Guti, I just wanted to be a different person, bro. Seek improvement.
Sex appeal.
It's not about sex appeal. I know it comes with the sex appeal, you know, but like I just wanted to become a different person the most. And I was also influenced by other people that I look up to, you know, in terms of the social media, you know, your athletes. And example like Austin Dunham. I'm sure some guys know that guy, and also ladies know that guy. And it's just that.
Of course, ladies.
Yeah, sure. And also I've also been a person who was into, you know, sports.
You did say.
I love sports. So
what is dopamine detoxing?
Okay, you just when of course with Sakulmangi fitness, then you
sure.
into dopamine. Okay, but yeah, it's fine. So dopamine detoxing is when you fast from activities that stimulate your dopamine.
Okay.
For example, eating delicious food, and that delicious food can be seen as like your junk food that has a lot of sugar. Watching your favorite show, you know, on Netflix, binging a lot and eating snacks, you know. Also maybe having a lot of sex, also it can be something that can boost your dopamine. So when you detox, you starve yourself from those things for a certain period of time. you can go back, but you don't go back the way you used to. You don't do those things as much as you used to do those things, and it's healthy for your mind, you know.
Okay.
Mentally it's healthy, spiritually it's healthy,
How
because
so?
it makes you control your urges. Yeah, like maybe you know your sexual urges, you know. Yeah, so when you're on a dopamine detox, maybe you'll stop watching porn, for example, or you stop having hookups with chicks.
So
you
manje
know.
stop ukudlala indlove.
Yeah, you have to stop that, bro.
When last did you masturbate?
I don't do that.
You've never?
I've never done
You
that,
lie.
bro. I don't do that, honestly, bro.
Ah, feel okay, yeah, you're so
Yeah.
explaining.
Yeah.
Mara yang chuta feel,
Nah.
ngoba siyazi ukuthi kanzakalani ngabo 12, but yeah.
Sure. So yeah, dopamine detoxing is all about that. Just taking a break from those dopamine stimulating activities. And it's good, yeah, as I said, it's good for your spiritual journey, your mental health as well, you know, because you're fasting from those urges. For example, you have a problem with eating sugary stuff or eating a lot of junk food.
Actually, I wanna
so then
know.
you wanna diet,
Yeah.
take a diet.
Yeah.
It is part of like dopamine detoxing. Maybe like you're addicted to porn. Some people are addicted to porn, you know.
Were you once addicted?
Nah, bro, nah. Hey, the question, I'm laughing at the questions you ask. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. But I want to know, dog, like, what is dopamine? Because for me, I don't know what dopamine is.
It's a feeling that you get, like it's kind of like a certain high that you get from any stimulating activity towards your hormones. For example, you can play FIFA. You're getting dopamine from those feelings that you're getting when you win. That's dopamine. When you're eating your favorite pizza, and you enjoy it, when you're done, you got a booster on dopamine.
So would you say I have like dopamine detoxing when I mean dopamine?
Yeah.
You say I'm stimulating my dopamine
Yeah.
when I'm like busy on the podcast, because like
Definitely, yeah. Like you're getting some feelings. There's some highs, you know.
yeah.
It's nice.
Are you feeling it now?
Yeah, bro. Dopamine, like it's something that it's always there, bro. When you wake up, you get that dopamine boost also as a gent, you know. Yeah.
So what's your take right now of like the shift of like the music industry from when you started like as a DJ and stuff, like to now, to like the social media world, whereby like everything that we do now, it has to be on social media presence, and as well as like and as well as like the young ones, I'm a 2000, like changing the game like musically, and I'm a piano and stuff. Like what's your take on that? And also I wanna know with like Fede, the superstar lifestyle and the DJing lifestyle. I'm a big door, like in terms of like getting gigs, getting ripped off. Like tell me more about those, dog. Like what can you tell me?
What I can say though about social media is that it's always been there. We've always been making use for it. I'm sure now, like it's been how many years, Fede, where people have been making use of social media to advertise maybe their music and stuff like it's been going on for years. So it's just a matter of Gucci as an artist, you need to adapt to what is happening. You need to stay up to date with the latest social media networks, you know, like your TikToks, your Instagram. Yeah, just be up to date in that regard and keep on pushing. Yeah, that's what I see. And for the youth, I feel like we're on the right track, because you're born now with TikTok. A lot of songs, like they start there with TikTok for it to be well known and for it to be fed to the masses. It starts on TikTok.
Do you think it's a distraction from like finding yourself, like self-awareness, self-wellness?
It can also be a distraction. Can be a distraction, because
tell me more.
When it comes to like music, pursuing anything that you can find as a passion, it is something that you found there. It is not in you. I don't know if you get me. It is something that you saw. It inspired you to start pursuing music. You got an idea from a person. Yeah, and you got motivated. I like the way this person is DJing, for example. That's how I started DJing.
Ngoba ufana no Lemon and Hep. Who's it, Lemon or Hep?
I don't know, but I get that a lot.
Sure.
Ufana out there.
Ubani vele out there?
Yeah, angicabi ukuthi Lemon or Rehab. Ukuthi angithola. Yeah, ngiyayibona
Sure.
But either way.
Yeah,
either way.
Yeah.
How I started with DJ, there was a cousin of mine whom I saw. I like DJ. Like the way he was so passionate when it comes to DJing. Like he would play so nice, bro. Like the crowd also was gelling in the moment, So he inspired me a lot. So DJing, I saw that from him. It wasn't a thing. It was in me. I was born with that. It inspired. I got inspired. It was an inspiration kind of thing. So I can say that they are sort of deviating from their actual purpose. Because you can pursue music, DJing, and everything, but at the end of the day, bro, it all goes back to you. What kind of a person are you?
Sorry, yeah.
Are you really into DJing? It'll go back to you. That's why you're human.
Yeah. So in terms of like your spiritual phase and your consciousness and your level of consciousness, where are you now?
I'm all about wholeness, bro.
You're all about what?
Wholeness.
Wholeness. How? What is wholeness? I don't know.
Seeing myself as one with the universe. Wherever I go, I know that I'm one with the universe.
So you believe in energies?
Definitely.
So?
Negative energy, positive energies, masculine to feminine energies. Yeah, all that. I do believe in that. And the universe also. The universe is energy. But I won't dive deeper into astrology because I'm not very familiar with astrology. But I just know that as I'm this kind of a person, I'm a product of the universe. The universe wants to create a person like me and also like you, kind of thing. That's all about wholeness. You don't think so?
Hi.
The universe doesn't want to create you.
Hi.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm all about
But yeah, you're saying that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's all about wholeness. Also, maybe I can make an example. When I can maybe travel to Europe, I don't see myself as a foreigner in Europe.
Interesting. Why?
Because I'm also in the universe at that place. It's where I'm supposed to be. Even in Africa, it's where, obviously Africa, it's where I was born. It's like where my kind of a species can develop itself, kind of thing. So this is the place where like my habitat kind of thing, where I'm most comfortable to be at. I'm most comfortable with the sun, the trees kind of thing. Anyege like nkono express that much in a place like Russia kind of thing, because I didn't grow up there. So
obviously.
So I had to grow up in Africa.
So that you can be one with nature.
Yeah, one with nature. As much as I can be one with nature when I'm also at Europe kind of thing and wherever. I don't believe in this thing, Yaguti. Yeah, you must own resources, you must take over the resources in Africa. I know people are like, yeah, we must take control of our resources because the white people took it, but it's just something I can't say they're mine. I can't say they're mine because I'm just a species that was created out of the universe kind of thing. I don't own anything. I'm just a product of this universe.
Yeah, but don't you think with like the reason why this is happening, it's also a matter of like development in terms of like us as human beings?
Okay.
Yeah, like into like a thing of like now we are developing and we are starting to understand certain things and certain materials that we found on Earth. So we are making use of them and we're creating a system that can work best for us.
Yeah, I can say that we are, but I was on the tip of wholeness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where like Abilung, for example, when they're taking control of these resources and stuff like that, they believe that they have rights and they can take these resources from us because they maybe believe that they should own these resources. But I don't believe in that notion.
But don't you think, because we live through these resources, so is it a thing of like it's what's making us to suffer? Because since like we are not conscious, or we are rather ignorant of these resources, or is the situation of like they made them a need to us, so that's why we feel like we need them?
They programmed us to make it seem like we need this kind of things to survive. There are trees, bro. Like you can eat off trees, you can survive off trees, off the sun. Also, the sun makes you grow, spiritually, mentally, physically as well. So I don't think you need those actual resources. It is just a battle of the ego and of the mind for people to like wanna claim these resources and wanna claim land. Land is everywhere for you, bro. You can go to Europe. You also have land there, bro. Any place.
Friend.
Nah. EFF, bro. Hey, when you go to Abu EFF,
not to EFF, friend. But yeah, okay. But I get your point. But in the current status quo, that does not apply, because in Fitu, like, right now we're shooting at someone else's premises.
Okay.
So would you say, okay, sharp, land is everywhere, I can capture this land type of ish?
You can capture like this
land. Like literally like this land could be mine type of thing, whereby like I can walk in freely.
In terms of the papers and etc., I know it can't be yours, obviously, because it is bound by the contracts and legalities and stuff like that. But I would say that it is yours. You can walk anywhere that you want to walk, bro. This thing of ownership and stuff like that, man, it's a fallacy to a certain extent, where people have created because of their belief that they want to own things. They want to take control of things, whereas they're also just like species where they can just go anywhere and occupy space anywhere.
Do you think our South African government, is a scam?
Man, scam in what sense?
Scam in such a sense more. That like them themselves, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. They're just controlled, and it's a situation of like right now we are suffering because of them being greedy and being controlled.
I believe that, bro. So, I believe that they are like, to a certain extent, selfish. They can only think for themselves, kind of thing. Where they don't think for the masses. At the end of the day, like, a government is serving the people. It is supposed to lead people into greener pastures, and our current government, it's failing to do that, bro. So I could say it is a scam to a certain extent, but it's just a monetary thing. It's all about power.
Do you believe in politics?
No, I don't believe in politics, bro.
Do you believe in Christianity?
No, I don't believe in Christianity.
What do you believe in spiritually?
Wholeness. Yeah, being one with the universe, the energies,
so
stuff
atheist?
Like that. I'm not into those terms, atheist, agnostic. I'm aware of those terms that people use. I don't follow them that much, where a person can say that they are a non-believer or they believe, but only to a certain extent. I don't follow those terms, because I do believe in that higher power that is within me. So I do have self-belief and the belief in the universe, where it's wholeness.
So you don't feel like you have to answer to someone?
No, definitely. I answer only to myself, bro. Yeah, I answer only to myself. I'm the person I'm responsible for anything that happens to myself. Any situation that I can find myself in. It is not God, Jesus, or whoever. It's me who put myself in that kind of situation.
So what's your take on Christianity as well as Hinduism?
They're all great, like, religions, to a certain extent.
So like, in terms of like you not believing like Christianity and stuff, I wanna know like what led you to that, because in black households, like we're all Christians, you know,
definitely.
And it's a thing of like in fitu mangasum Kriste Satan, type of situation. So like, how did you find a way of making them understand with, okay, now I'm this guy and this is what you have to accept me in? How did they accept that? And also, yeah, what's the reason of you not believing like in Christianity? Just that as a whole.
Okay, so first things first, I was a Christian, bro. I grew up as a Christian, you know. I was very deep into Christianity. Always read the Bible also. I used to carry like a small Bible where I would put it in my ear.
Yeah, the blue one, yeah.
There was also a white one where I would put it in my pocket. It was very small. Yeah. So I'd carry that to school and I would wear a cross, you know, like I was very into Christianity until like I learned about a lot of things also as I grew up, you know, about the universe, external things, you know, about energy and stuff like that. And also what bothered me the most was that Jesus was portrayed as a white person. So that made me kind of go off course when it comes to Christianity and have my certain doubts, you know. But I've heard people say that the actual Jesus is black, you know, and stuff like that. Yeah, but I saw it as I didn't want to lean into believing into a person. I wanted to have belief within myself, you know. So that is how it started. And with regards to my family, I wouldn't say they're aware, you know, of where I am spiritually. Yeah, I could say they know that I do believe in a higher power. Maybe they may think that this guy is no longer a Christian because I no longer go to church that much, kind of thing, you know. And I don't speak about, you know, the maybe Christian teachings, the Bible. I don't speak about that a lot. I don't express that much, you know. So yeah, maybe they don't know that side about me.
But
they're not aware about that side. But I do pray. I pray to myself, as I told you.
so when that's one thing I wanted to ask. Like, so yeah, when you pray, who do you pray to? Like, and like, what's your prayer? Like, do you
Praying
say
for
God?
me, praying for me, it's like meditation, you know. So I
Okay.
just sit still with my thoughts, where I get an opportunity to be one with the universe, to realize that I'm carrying my vessel, you know, I'm carrying my soul also. I'm one with the universe, I'm one with nature, I'm a natural being, the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, so prayer for me, it's mostly on meditation. Yeah, so I just sit still with my thoughts, away from my cell phone, social media, and just be still. I can feel whatever it is that I'm feeling, but I'll sit with that feeling and feel it. Yeah, but as I told you, the higher power that I believe in is all about wholeness and me being one with the universe and energies.
So
And
like,
I don't think Christianity is bad. You know, I'm not bashing it or anything like that.
yeah.
You know, yeah, it's
Yeah.
just what I chose to, my path on spirituality just
So
led to that.
so I want to know, like, in terms of when you say energies, I want to know, is there a specific energy, or what's that specific
Yeah, there
energy?
is a specific energy.
Yeah.
Energy of love.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the most highest form of energy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that's energy of love.
Yeah.
Yeah, having love for people, having love for nature, having love for your family. That's the most highest expression of wholeness.
When was the first time you smoked weed, and what happened when you smoked weed?
Okay, what made you ask that question though?
No, I'm asking.
Okay.
Because of one thing that I've realized is that, like, most of the people who think the way you do are weed smokers.
Okay.
Yeah. So being conscious, being one with energy. For sure, you've once became vegan.
Yeah, I have actually.
Or phela ne?
Hey, that phase of my life, bro. I don't want to go back there. But hey, bro, being vegan is the way, bro. I believe in being vegan, you know.
For real.
Yeah, but it's just a thing where I also love meat, man. Hey.
Mara vele, like, if you can look at mara bozofana nenkomo kodwa.
Moyicabanga ugcine sofana nayo.
But yeah, so
Back to the question on weed.
yeah. So I wanna know, dog, like, in terms of like marijuana,
Yeah.
because of like most of the people who smoked marijuana are into that. So does marijuana have like that stimulating effect on like how you think?
Yeah,
your
definitely.
mental
Bro.
consciousness and all that. Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, so how I started like smoking weed, I was at a party, you know,
Yeah.
certain house party, you know,
Yeah.
during my high school years.
I
won't mention the person's
Yeah,
house
location.
party. Yeah, but it was just a house party, bro. I won't go too much into detail. Noguti it was grade what, but I started.
Because get a kitchen contact.
I know you so to keep up my file. Hey, so yeah, it was at a house party, and fun how it started. Like I shy, I became super high, bro. Like I was hallucinating, you know, paranoia, all those feelings I felt, bro. You know, when you start smoking weed. But after some time, I got used to it. You know, I got used to it.
So okay, sharp. It's your first pass. Tell me the whole story. Like who was fussing and like who fuss up when you hit the first pool, like everything. I wanna know
it was my gents, Firi. The ones that I used to go to school with. Yeah, so Bashaya it was boxall kind of thing, you know. Like boxall like box feel le echi then ba shaya imbobo bafaka joint la ngithela maphakathini bese uyavala vele emasayidini ushaya kanjalo kind of thing. So yangiqale kanjalo ukushaya, and like the higher corner it becomes too much because the amount of weed that you're pulling is a lot. Yeah, so like even I had like 3 pulls, bro. I became very high. I saw people moving, busy laughing. They were maybe laughing at me because I was seeing my own things at that time, you know. Like bro, you see crazy stuff. You could see people as if they are dancing, but they're not actually dancing. And you see weird stuff, bro. So that's how I started it.
That was great.
I won't mention the grade, bro, but I was older. You know, I was mature. At the time. But yeah, you also asked Guti, does it like have an impact on your journey of consciousness kind of thing? And I would say it does, because I started smoking weed and then I continued. I got used to it, obviously, and then I would like hit a joint, like, just to pass time kind of thing, you know. And then it would like open my thoughts, bro. Like I used to think deeply. Yeah, and so that it had an impact on the way of thinking that I had. You know, on my thoughts, on what I thought the most. It led me to deep thoughts, you know, about the universe, the society, the system, black people, Africa, you know, Africans. I can say a lot, bro. The Matrix, Red Pill, everything, bro. Yeah, it made me think a lot. So weed does make you think deep. So I could say if I wasn't smoking weed, I wouldn't be like where I am in terms of the way that I think. Maybe I wouldn't see reality for what it is. I don't know, bro, but it was just my journey on how things went about.
Because I wanna know, like, so ngoba dating left. Okay, yeah, ngoba dating left it like mina mangipe ingenza ngibe slow type of thing. Yeah, so I want, like, obviously you tend to overthink certain things, but like don't you get like paranoid by the thoughts that you sometimes like, you know, think about as more and stuff?
Yeah, you'd sometimes become paranoid, obviously.
Yeah.
You think the most intrusive thoughts. Yeah.
What's the most intrusive thought that you've thought about? That situation now, okay, now I have to stop smoking. Because you don't smoke now, right?
I don't smoke.
Yeah, now you don't smoke. Yeah. Okay, you see now that's, yeah. Because I've heard with
intrusive thoughts that I had was that I had a deep desire to overthrow the government, the whole system. Like it made me have a lot of those thoughts, you know, and thinking a lot for like the black race. I used to be obsessed about Africa, you know, and like black consciousness as a whole, like, you know, being pro-black. Yeah, being pro-black. I used to be obsessed about that.
What's being pro-black? Quick, because I know we don't have time.
Yeah, like having that deep desire for black people to make it, rooting for black people kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and like embracing black consciousness, you know, like following the likes of Dr. Omar Johnson, those woke guys. I forgot their names, others, you know. Who's that guy?
Do you know the
I
history
forgot
of
his
black
name.
people?
Definitely, I'm aware of the history of black
Please
people.
tell me. Please tell me.
But I think
Close
we'll go into that on another episode. You know,
off.
maybe a part 2.
Let's close that off, man. Quick.
What do you want to know about the history of black people? Because like I can say a lot about the history of black people, bro.
Where they come from, and their worth, their importance, and why are we hated on by white people?
Okay. We obviously, what I know is that we come here, we come from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we created civilization. I'm aware of that, where we created like education. We built a lot of things. We are very creative in our sense of being. Yeah, that's what I can say. And when it comes to the hatred, I can say it is a thing where white people are just feeling a type of way about the privileges that we have, about our privilege. You know, the kind of place where we're situated in, the climate of Africa. You know, its resources. So I can just say that black people are important people. Yeah, royal people also. Because when you follow the past, bro, you get to see we created a lot of things, civilization. Like, yeah, you can follow it. You can do your research.
Yeah, I know. I'm interested, guys, and you know, like we have to stop it here, dog.
Yeah, and I'm obviously like thinking about a lot of things that I want to say. So my mind is like running, you know, a lot of things.
That's why you needed weed.
I needed what?
That's why you needed weed.
Nah, bro, I'm
to slow down
done.
the process of thinking.
I'm done with that. I'm done with that. It was just a conversation, Velem. That last part. But I want us to continue, bro. Maybe a part 2. So that I can extend, you know, this conversation. Because I wanna...
You can always be a guest.
Yeah, you can always be a guest.
Okay.
Don't worry. Yeah, you can always be a guest.
You
Yeah.
can always just come through.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we can, you know, get that brain of yours.
Yeah. I
Shout
love
out.
that brain of yours. But
Yeah,
otherwise,
definitely.
guys, yeah, man, we out here. Cause hey, mfethu bayangiyela abanye abafuna ukushuta bafethu yanye. The content ini. Yeah, kilo shading.
Yeah.
Yeah, usho tsa rama.
Rama. Hey,
Alukisa
let me not
mtlakase.
say it.
Rama lukisa mtlakase tu as a belief. Awa rama. And we out.
We out.
Fuck. Yeah, man.
Before you guys, bye.
Rama.